Welcome back, assassins, to some more Hitman. Today I'm going to be taking on the 17th elusive target of the game. This is Ts'ai, the food critic. He's hanging out here in Bangkok for a few days, so I'm gonna kill him, of course.
Good evening, 47. Your target is Ts'ai, the highly influential Southeast Asian food critic. He is notorious for his sadistic attention to detail and relentless criticism of the smallest errors. The client is the partner of a Singaporean chef driven to suicide by the target's cruel response to a bottle of over-chilled ice water. We have learned that the target will be at the Hitman Hotel in Bangkok, where he plans to review that hotel's award-winning cuisine. Complicating matters, the target has recently retained a private security team in response to his increasing notoriety. The clock is ticking, 47. Good luck.
Alright, let me go ahead and read a little bit more about this guy. Ts'ai is a food critic infamous across the Pacific Rim and beyond. He is urbane, cultivated, and has a dedication to Epicurean perfection that is unmatched. He travels the world sampling the finest cuisine and writing about it in his much-followed foodie blog and in various lifestyle media programs. He prides himself on being above such crass specifics as texture and flavor. Instead, he applies himself to the experience as a whole and does not dirty his palate with plebeian things. His ongoing crusade against the peddlers of filthy degustation has earned him a wide following that delights in biting wit and cruel attention to detail. During a restaurant visit in Shanghai, he live-streamed an extended diatribe triggering his glacial water being 2 degrees over-chilled as measured by his trademark IR thermometer. In Auckland, he spent an hour berating the kitchen staff for failing to coordinate the color of his forged Sicilian truffles to the plate they were served on. In Tokyo, he dedicated an entire weekend to meticulously deconstructing every menu item at the Kabi Lounge. He maintains a strict and well-managed regime of nutrient consumption to ensure sufficient calorie intake and thus avoid base needs. As such, he has never actually tasted any of the food he has so meticulously critiqued. What a weirdo, but let me go ahead and kill him today.
Good evening, 47. Our on-site intelligence has confirmed that the target has arrived at the restaurant and that his security team has already swept the area. Good hunting.
So I chose to start down here as a waitstaff because it's going to give me access to the target. I'm going to be able to get pretty close to him and listen in to some of his conversations. If you've seen my other elusive target videos, you know that I like to get as much of the dialogue in the video as possible before killing the target, and this will be no different today.
The juice has no life. How did you remove all the texture from this? What is this? Stop it. Are you trying to kill me? Is this some sick joke? You know I am coming to visit your little establishment, and you decide, lovely, let me utterly cack all over it. Is that it?
Who quit yesterday? The record label flew him in. Took him up to the restaurant.
So this waiter at the end of the hall here, he basically goes up and down, and he goes and talks to the food critic, triggering several different lines of dialogue. And you can see he's on his way down there right now. So again, before I take out the target, I think I'm going to do some editing to show as much of the conversations as possible. The target himself will either stay up here or go down to the kitchen area, and those are the only 2 places that you'll have an opportunity to kill him.
Consomme and sweetbreads? No, not at all. Only a hack must resort to such things. By the way, while my dining experience is being ruined...
I'm sorry, Mr. Wen?
And well, you should be. There is the most terribly acrid stench in the air. Tile cleaner or some such. Are you wearing cologne?
Well, my girlfriend's a perfumier, and she,
Stop it. Are you trying to kill me? Is this some sick joke? You know I am coming to visit your little establishment, and you decide, lovely, let me utterly cack all over it. Is that it?
I assure you, sir, I never thought...
I can barely breathe, you beast. I shall have to recalibrate my entire experiential baseline. But don't you think for one moment that your little trick will work? Nobody fools Ts'ai. You shan't conceal this mediocre experience beneath the reek of tile cleaner.
So this guy's basically just going to douche around here and berate everybody that he comes into contact with. And again, I'll do some editing to show the dialogue. Alright, here's the waiter again.
Garçon!
These clams are... I shan't say what they look like, but suffice to say, I'd expect to see such things in Bangkok. Filth! So, would you call this restaurant a great restaurant, my friend?
Yes, sir, Mr. Wen.
Why?
It has 3 stars in that famous guide, sir.
That's your answer. Because your restaurant gets a favorable review in a guide written by some insufferable European, you think it's any good? Well, I'm sure you'd prefer to appeal to lower upper middle class holiday makers who think that a mention in that rag is the sign of a good restaurant.
Well, most people seem to...
I am not most people, you blithering fool, and I tell you that for nothing. In my experience, restaurants that are so insecure that they need to boast about their reviews tend to have something to hide. Well, we're about to find out all your dirty little secrets.
I suppose so, sir.
This guy has absolutely nothing positive to say. What a clown. I'm gonna take pleasure in killing this one. Alright, and here he is again.
Hey there, waiter.
Hey, you, over here.
Yes, sir?
Show me to the kitchen. This will not be allowed to stand.
Again? Yes. Maybe I should just call down and let him know you're coming?
Yes, again. Again! Take me there now.
Yes, sir, Mr. Wen. Follow me.
So at this point, the waiter can at times randomly take the target down to the kitchen area. And that's mainly why I got the waitstaff disguised, is so I can go down there. There's a few people that can see through it, but for the most part I should be able to follow the food critic and listen to some more conversations in the kitchen. It's a pretty funny exchange that happens in there, and I want to show it off.
Give it to me straight.
Let me just kind of run back a little, make sure I don't get spotted. Forgot about that patrol right there. Alright, let's go into the kitchen. It's kind of hard to hear the conversation in here because it's hard to get a good spot, but I'm going to try my best.
How's the octopus? We nearly done.
Yes, chef.
We need to step up. Go!
I am terribly sorry to interrupt, Chef Bernard, but may I introduce you to the famous...
Hey, what did I tell you about bringing people down here? This is a place of creation.
Glass
and
of Cremant,
contemplation.
please.
Can't
Thank
work
you.
with all manner of amateurs wandering the place.
This is the food critic Ts'ai, sir.
Yeah, of course, and I'm His Holiness. Now, get out of my kitchen, you hear me?
I am Wen Ts'ai. So thrilled to make your acquaintance.
Jesus, Mr. Wen. Well, I'm not wearing my glasses today.
Oh, that would certainly explain it. Only a blind man.
Of course, thank you.
Yeah, heard about you.
Right away, so chop chop. I have 3 orders for the goose satay.
If my incompetent staff had thought to let me know you were coming, I could have arranged a special presentation.
Oh, my dear Chef Bernard, I have seen more than enough already. Words cannot describe how I feel about your kitchen.
Yes. Perhaps you might care to experience my famous prawn soup?
No, I shall not be bought like some cheap travel blogger. I have standards. And you, Chef Bernard, are an offense to them all. I shall return to my table and await your next assault upon my senses.
What about a spicy beef salad or some fresh insect nymphs from Nong Kai? No? Shit. I hope he chokes on that little pie of his.
Everybody's complaining about the wait. You need to hurry it up.
So it's a pretty funny exchange there. I enjoy it. All these celebrity chefs tend to have a bit of an ego, and it's no difference here in this case. So now the food critic is basically just going to go back to his home base And the waiter, again, is just going to walk up and down here, triggering either different or the same dialogue that I have already shown. And let's see. Other than that, I should be ready to kill him.
Tip. Leave me alone.
Hey, you, over here.
Yes, sir?
Show me to the kitchen. This will not be allowed to stand.
Again? Yes.
As you can see, this dialogue is repeating. The lines that the target speaks is basically randomized, and sometimes you get 2 in a row. So I'm gonna wait till they're back up here, and then I'm gonna move in for the kill. Alright, he's back, and I think I am ready to go ahead and end this thing. So let's put him out of his misery. I did bring with me 2 of these remote breach explosives, and I'm gonna use them to get rid of some of the bodyguards in the region. So these 2 guards are going to find the explosives and take them away. And it takes them a while to get to where they need to go, so that's going to leave the area pretty open for me. And primed for the kill.
I think it's a weapon. Really? Okay, I'll look into it.
Well, certainly.
Something else, whenever this guy's walking down, I can simply bump into him and he's going to walk all the way back to where he came from, giving me some extra time to deal with the target. First things first though, there's still 1 bodyguard left, and I'm going to distract him with this pistol. Just going to place it around the corner, he's going to see the gun, and then he's going to take it away to put it in a secure place, leaving the target very alone and very exposed, ready to be killed. And again, just gonna bump into this guy so he walks back.
Don't bump into me, man. I'm not playing that game.
And there we go. The target is completely alone, so all I have to do now is drop a coin in this corner to get him on the edge, and you can guess what's gonna happen.
Excuse me, you dropped something.
I can't believe he saw me. That's really annoying, because I was completely behind him. But whatever, this game has some silly mechanics. I love this game so much, but it's the little things that really bother me. It's not very optimized as far as AI, and there's some little bugs here and there. And sometimes it can be quite frustrating, especially when enemies see through walls or things like that. Those are really annoying. Alright, so he's gonna go investigate. That lady in the blue dress should be down the stairs, so it should be safe for me to push him. God damn it! Who saw me?
The money has been wired
No
to your
way,
account.
dude. She was all the way down here. How did she see anything? I was just talking about it. This is exactly what I mean. This game is very silly sometimes, and it really frustrates me. But you know what? That's all I'll say about it. I don't like to talk bad about games that I'm playing. Just know that I'm kind of frustrated right now. That's alright. I'm not going to get Silent Assassin for this, but... well, that's that. Yeah, and I mean, I got credit for the challenge, but no Silent Assassin. That sucks. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm kind of salty right now, so I'll see you next time.